Check it out now. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we're finding out some of the grisly, disgusting details of what happened when Pop Smoke got murdered. And trust me, after hearing this, it's gonna make you question humanity, okay? Now, they're saying that Pop Smoke got killed all over a measly Rolex that was later sold for just $2,000. That's the price of a stimmy, people, okay? Now, they're saying that it was a 15-year-old that pulled the trigger 3 times that shot Pop Smoke in basically the torso and the abdomen area. And pretty much they're saying when they broke into the house, Pop Smoke was taking a shower. Now, I'm going to point out some inconsistencies here in what I'm hearing so far and how everything is going on, because there's so many theories flying around. And I hate to be someone who's a cynicist, but some of this stuff don't make sense. Now, some people are saying, hey, let's be very clear. Why would the youngest person in the robbery be the one that got the gun to Pop Smoke, that's pretty much looking like the leader of all this, and also be the one to take his life? Some people think that the 15-year-old is actually taking the fall for this because everybody else is grown, and if they get found guilty or if they get harsher sentences, they'll never see the free world again. Now, I don't know if people would really just take the charge or admit to being a trigger man if you weren't, just to possibly help other people out. But some people think that. Now, some people also say, hey, the women that may have been around, they may have been helping set the whole thing up, and they're being protected, okay? And one of the things that point to that is that the kid, the 15-year-old, I'll tell you how they got the information. Pretty much, once they locked everybody up, they put an informant in that 15-year-old cell. Now, the 15-year-old was talking, running his mouth, and allegedly gave up all this information in a secret recorded call. Now, detectives are using that information to testify at all the pretrial hearings for all the defendants, okay? Now, maybe the 15-year-old knew it was being recorded, or maybe he's just telling the truth. However, apparently, they get masks, they get a police scanner that it can tell if the cops are coming, they get gloves, right? And they obviously get weapons. They break into the house, right? And at that point, Pop Smoke is in the shower. Now, a couple of things that strike me as weird. The first person they put the gun to scare is a female there. And they're like, yo, don't fucking move or you'll die. And by the way, if you've ever seen when somebody's trying to set somebody up, you almost got to play the part a bit. So anyway, they put the gun to this chick. They scare her allegedly. And she's basically like flustered. Now, everybody else, which there were other men there, there's no details of any of the other men being beaten, being scared. None of that. We only hear about that girl. Interesting. Okay, cool. Then they're saying that they found Pop Smoke taking a shower. However, they also say Pop Smoke was still wearing his jewelry. Now, I don't know what type of rap game like y'all be thinking about, but who the fuck takes a shower with your jewelry all the way on? So that's a little bit spooky. You found him lacking, taking a shower, naked as the day was born, but he was wearing his jewelry? Now, it goes to say, they tell him, give us the jewelry. And allegedly, once he seems to be complying, and they're even complimenting him like, thank you, Pop Smoke starts to fight back. After he starts to fight back, that's when pretty much a dude who allegedly might have been losing the struggle, the 15-year-old kid, shot him 3 times. Now, it was said he was shot 3 times in the back, which again, if he's fighting the guy, how does he get shot in the back? Still very confusing to me, okay? Now, for this guy's preliminary hearing that this information came in, his lawyer's saying that, hey, I'm glad you said that the 15-year-old was a shooter because my client was just a driver. We ain't signed up for no murder. You gotta get us out of this whole thing about we kill Pop Smoke because we ain't come for no murder. Now, that's not gonna really work because that's what TK tried with his case. He said, yo, well, I didn't come to do a murder. If y'all told me about a murder, it's that one guy who pulled the trigger. Usually, though, if y'all all go to do a crime and it turns into a murder, y'all all are murderers, okay? Now, here's the thing. They're saying that after Pop Smoke got shot, he was then kicked by the murderers, right? They were kicking him after he was shot several times. And basically, they only got away with the rollie. Apparently, they were attracted to the house because of large sums of cash that Pop Smoke was flaunting earlier that day, and obviously his jewelry. They left because of, clearly shots were fired, so they got out of there with the watch. But they had to, it was hot at that point, so they had to sell the watch for just $2,000. They didn't get the cash, this, that, and third. And truth be told, all these dudes are from the same gang. Okay, so all these dudes are kind of in the same gang, which kind of goes into like the blurriness of how this is really going down, if niggas is really telling the truth, or maybe this is a structured fall that, hey, listen, nobody's gonna get out of this clean, but let's try to give everybody enough blame that everybody could later have a decent life after their sentence. I don't know what this is. However, it still seems very spooky. Now, I'm just thinking out loud because when I hear he's in the shower, I'm thinking he's taking a bath, but who knows? Maybe he's getting dressed in the bathroom area. However, the mere fact they're saying that he was in the shower, I don't assume that he would have his chains on. But then, if it was late at night, why would he go take a shower and then have his chains on? It's a little bit weird to me, or maybe he was getting undressed to have a shower. It's weird, okay? It's weird. We're gonna find out more information though. Listen, man, this story is one that we had no information on for a long time, but things are coming to light and they're gonna come to light very quickly. Okay, we gotta find out who made that call to New York before they call 911. A lot of stuff needs to be answered. What were the other guys doing? Why was there only one altercation? It's a lot